Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. For the LSU Tigers offense, we'll have the football first here. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return now from midfield. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Snags the quick throw. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustment. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
And it's a dangerous part of the field to be reaching into your bag of tricks. For a minute, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone. But they do pick up some positive yards.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
That makes the score Oklahoma 14, LSU.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about.
Holding. Receiver team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Defense.
Defender moving too soon, and the offense gets a 5-yard penalty out of it. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now we run a draw play. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great cut. They whiff on it. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners churn out another first down. And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Will he score here? Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Play action here on 1st down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So I'll check that out.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here comes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fights off a defender. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that is no good. And here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass here. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Looking to throw it on first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Great chance for the offense to tie the game, first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And That PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Continues to fight for yards. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but
touchdown, Oklahoma. They strike first in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Catch made on the left side. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.